Hi there, welcome to EFT's Ready Recipes. I'm Rae, the nutritionist at Education Futures Trust, and today I'm going to be cooking with you a chickpea arrabbiata. That's a stew, and then we're going to be popping some dumplings on the top. So let's get to it. Right, so I have chopped my onion, I've crushed my garlic, I've got my 2 tins of tomatoes open, chickpeas are drained, I've got my spinach there for later, and some chili flakes. Right, I'm using rapeseed oil. Turn that down a little bit. So the reason I've got rapeseed oil there, you can use any oil, and the correct one is likely to be olive oil because this is an Italian dish. Rapeseed oil is actually higher in heart healthy omega-3, so great for brain health as well, and rapeseed oil also has lots of vitamin E. The vitamin E is good for eye health, it's good for your immune system, and good for keeping your skin nice and healthy and young looking. So once your onion has fried off for a few minutes there, about 5 minutes till it's all softened, then we're going to add our garlic. And our chili. I can only find my half measure teaspoon, so I'm doing 2 of these. Arrabbiata is a Italian sauce. You can use it on lots of things. You could use it with chicken or sausages, just with pasta. I'm sure you could put tuna in there. But today we're doing chickpeas. Quite often in the packs we have tins of tomato and chickpeas. Once you get that nice aroma from the garlic and the chilies, you can pop your tomatoes in. If you've got whole tomatoes, give them a little chop down. Got 2 tins in there. There we go, and we will leave that to cook for 10 minutes for the sauce to thicken. Right, you want to pop your oven on, and you want that on gas mark 6 or 200 degrees or 180 if you've got a fan oven. Right, and so while our tomatoes are cooking away there nicely, just thickening up, I'm going to make the dumplings. So I've got the flour. I happen to have some Parmesan grated in the freezer, so you can add some hard cheese such as Parmesan or some cheddar. We'll save a bit for the top. I'm going to mix that through, and then I'm going to add about 70-75 mils of oil. I have to get my hands involved with this. Usually you would use harder fat, so this does make it a little bit healthier. Of course, if you don't eat cheese, you could always add some nutritional flakes to this. Lots of nutrition in those. You get B12, bit of iron and things in there. Obviously, rapeseed oil is quite yellow. I think they might come together. So once that's come together as breadcrumbs, you can add a little bit of milk just to bring it together as a dough. So what you want is to now just give that a little knead in your hands or on a work surface. Then you can chop that into 2. I'm going to make 8, hopefully 8 little dumplings to go on the top. So now once you've rolled your dumplings, I've just put mine on a floured plate like that, so they're ready. I think I put some herbs in the bag this week, so if you prefer not to have a chili sauce, or if you want some herbs as well, you can put them in the dumplings, make some nice herby dumplings. It'll be lovely. All right, the sauce should have thickened up a fair bit now. I'm going to add these chickpeas. 2 tins of chickpeas going in there. Lots of lovely protein. Might give a good base for the dumplings to sit on too. All right, I'm going to add the spinach now. Also got a bit of kale from the freezer. I had a salad recently and the kale was a bit bitter, so I thought I'll pop it in the freezer and use it in a recipe. So just going to heat all that through. The spinach wilt down. You can give it a chop before you pop it in if you like. Right, once that's all wilted down and heated up, give it a nice season. My pepper grinder decided to go everywhere this morning, so I'm on the pestle and mortar with the pepper. Stir in, you can give that a taste and see how it is. Just the seasoning. Right, I'm going to pop my dumplings on the top. And pop the leftover parmesan on there. Right, get that in the oven. Right, mine's had about 25-30 minutes in the oven, so it's looking nice and golden brown. I'm going to get that out. Dumplings have risen up really nicely. So it looks a bit like a sharing ring, which is nice. Got a little bit of parsley from my mum's garden, which I'm just going to sprinkle over the top. My mum gave me a load in the summer, chopped it up, popped it in the freezer. So we would really love to see how yours turns out. So if you could post your photos either on the video on Facebook or on your own page. If you hashtag EFT Ready Recipes and make it public, then we can see it, or you can email it to me at Rae, it's R-A-E-E, at educationfuturestrust.org. So that's RAEE at educationfuturestrust.org, or hashtag EFT Ready Recipes. We'd love to see what you do. Thank you. Bye.